Oh, what's up? It's your boy Carcino, and I'm gonna tell you a story right now, man. It's gonna blow your mind. Uh, man, Tommy Davison, right? One of the funniest comedians that I thought never really blew up the way he should have, but he was way beyond what everybody else thought of. Robert Townsend is the one that really found him and kind of brought him to the spotlight. He was out in Cali doing some shows and saw Tommy Davison and was like, man, this dude has so much energy. Like this guy is gonna be like one of the next ones. We got to get this guy on, and he was really good with like physical comedy and things of that nature, and just his wiriness. Just reminded Robert Townsend about all those older comics back in the day, how they could just do anything, and you could see Tommy being that person. So this story is gonna take a lot of turns, but during this time, Keenan Ivory Wayans, Tommy Davison, Robert Townsend, they were talking about working on doing some of the sketches, and Robert Townsend had his HBO special he normally does, and he had this big budget to showcase people on HBO, all these new comedy acts and talents, and they do the sketch comedy. So it was the first Chappelle show before it was a Chappelle show, was the Robert Townsend show. So people always wanted to get on the Robert Townsend show now that he's had this satire comedy special, and people want to get on there. But these working comedians were still, doing their, going back on the road, getting on tour. There's a lot of actors who didn't make the cut. Uh, Chris Rock at the time, he didn't make the cut. Robin Harris um, came through and was discovered off this show. Like, they saw Robin Harris and said, this guy here just dominated, crushed everybody on the show. He was just the man. All he needed was that platform. And once he got on that platform, that blew him all the way up. And from there, sky was the limit. But Tommy Davidson was great on the show. And it opened up a lot of different doors from him, because a lot of people who were comedic writers could say, we can do a lot of stuff with this guy. Now, needless to say, I have a friend called Djvlad, and it fits. He's from the Wild Hundreds, and just ask anybody about Chicago about the Wild Hundreds. So Djvlad earned that name. That's all I need to tell you about Djvlad. Djvlad earned his name. Earned it in the streets. Earned it doing whatever. So, anyway, Djvlad, he's one of those guys you see in the hood, and you knew him because you was growing up with him or around him. Y'all went to the same high school. And, you see him around the way, you say, what's up, Djvlad? But I don't hang with Djvlad. People will tell me what Djvlad has done in passing. I'll see other people that know him be like, yo, man, you know what Djvlad did? Yeah, he hung a guy off the bridge and then dropped him. Be like, wow, all right, Djvlad. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's going places. Yeah, he's going to be doing 3 to 10. So, that's all you would hear about Djvlad in these situations. Now, how these two, Tommy Davison and Djvlad and Bill Cosby, comes into play, Yeah, we're gonna get there. So now a lot of stuff is happening at the time. There is a convention where a lot of comedians go to. That's like for charities, and they do all these events. And Tommy Davison is doing and Living Color. The Robert Townsend thing is over with. They're not going to renew Robert Townsend doing a show anymore. So Keenan Ivory Wayans had already like basically split it with Robert Townsend and is doing his own thing now. So he's got his show, The Wayans Brothers, in Living Color. While Robert Townsend's making movies, Keenan's got in television, working with Fox. So the show don't kind of pan out that long before Keenan and Fox split, but they bring Tommy Davison on, and some of his characters were iconic. Him and Jamie came on the show, and that's where they both kind of got tight. They knew each other from the comedy circuit, and when they both got made it to In Living Color, things started to gel between the two, and they decided that, you know, making a film together and having a chance to work together was a great opportunity for them. And things went on from there between Tommy and Jamie Foxx. And Booty Call is on the horizon. Booty Call, booty, booty. Think I got a booty call, booty call. So anyway, these celebrities would all get together and do these charity foundations. Like, and there'll be good outings for the celebrities to come out to go to these functions, or it'll be so and so's birthday party, and they would get invited by special people they know. So Sugar Ray Leonard was at one of these events, and he's watching Tommy Davison, and Tommy Davison does his impersonation of Sugar Ray Leonard. He's like, "Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard's at the house. Tommy Hearns is here. You know, boxers and fighters, they love to go to comedy shows." And Ray, there's in Cali, he's watching him, and then he starts doing this impersonation of Sugar Ray Leonard on stage, and you know, the crowd is laughing, and Ray Leonard loved it, and he just, whenever Tommy Davison would perform, he would come out and see Tommy Davis. You know, like, loved Tommy Davison's performance and everything. And, you know, he came back and met him, and they took a picture together, him and Tommy Davison. And then they became really good friends. And things started to happen ever since then. Like, there was some changes. You know, Tommy Davison was married. His first wife, she was black. And, you know, he had a daughter from his first marriage, you know, and things started to change. You know, he started hanging out, he's going to parties, he's changing a little bit, and he's kind of doing things a little differently. And, you know, people's lives go, you never really know what exactly is going on in a marriage, but things he wasn't at home that much no more. Put it that way. He was out on the road. So you can put those together. There's pills, there's coke, and it's everything available. So he was having a very good time. But we're in California. There's a comedy event that's going on, I think, for, I want to say, I don't know what it was for. I'm not going to ask one, but we're at the comedy show, and there's a lot of people there. Like it was fight week. It was a boxing fight going on. That's the only reason we were there. And Tommy Davison is going to perform. And I was, you know, you see somebody and you just like, nah, that can't be them. I'm losing it because why would this person be here? This is not the setting that you expect to see one of your friends in that you know shouldn't be in this setting. Djvlad is like he's got a better seat than us. He's way up there with his girl, it looked like, or the girl he was with at the time. And he's like, you ain't funny. You a sellout. I'm like, is that Djvlad? And I hear the voice, and I'm like, that could only be Djvlad. Sure enough, he was, yeah, you done left your black wife and got you a white wife. Went and got you a white devil. That's what you did. You sold out. That's what you did. Talk about that. So, I mean, he was just letting Tommy Davison have it. Like they were best friends or something. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Then when they come over there, like the people that work there, they come in there, they escort him, sir, can you come on, you got to get off the stage. I mean, get out of here, get out of the event. And Tommy Davis ignored him and just went on and did his little set. As they was escorting him out, he was like, somebody had too much to drink. So they're getting ready to escort Djvlad out and everything else and asked him to leave. His girl is like embarrassed. And then as they escorting him out and I see him and I said, oh my God, that's Djvlad. It's 100% Djvlad. And they, man, you ain't got to tell me what to do, man. Man, look, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yo, oh, what's up, kid? Oh, it happened just like that. Comes over, pounds me. Oh, what's up, Pat? Hey, what's up, Gary? Yo, what's up? What y'all doing here? What's up? What's up? Yeah, man, this sellout Tommy Davis, man, they gonna throw me out because of this sellout Tommy Davis. Yeah, he was married to my cousin. And then he gonna start running around with these devils. I swear to God. And so the original wife of Tommy Davison is Djvlad's cousin. That's why, I don't know if that's why Djvlad decided to show up. But they tossed Djvlad out, probably used his head to open the door because they brought in more security. He left. Djvlad, nah, they wouldn't have did that to him because he would have went Djvlad on that entire place. Then he was like, yo, we gonna be at the Tropicana, man. Come see us at the Tropicana. Sure, we'll be there. No way. We going to the Tropicana with Djvlad. Time you got there, it'd have been, oh, I'm glad y'all showed up. Yo, get his legs. Be like, what's going on here? Just grab his legs. I got the top. What did you do? We came here to hang out. We gonna hang out. We just gotta dump this body. It's Djvlad, man. So, I don't know how much into this the Djvlad situation was and how much into this when Bill Cosby came in. Because Cosby came in, it was a whole new thing. I didn't know about Tommy Davis' personal life. I didn't know he had another wife. I didn't know nothing about all that stuff. I can care less. You know, he got to live with it. You don't. Like I tried to tell Djvlad before. Like, look, man. But you say that's your family. You don't like how stuff went down. Hey, she married the guy. You know, it's like, I'm like this. They got to live with these people. They got to go to sleep around them. It's their money is going to get stolen from them if something go wrong. But hey, it is what it is. This is what they want. This is what they happy with. Who are you to tell them how to be happy? That's just how I see it. But anyhow, here's the situation. Bill Cosby sees the advertisement for, they had Tommy Davison and they had Bill Cosby at this. They were doing some type of thing for comedy, and they was interviewing people. And Tommy Davison was so happy to see Bill Cosby, and Bill Cosby looked at him with disgust. And he had some movie out. I don't know if it was Woo or Booty Call. It might have been Booty Call, whichever one he was like butt naked in or something. He was. You see, I had hope for you, but I see already you hanging with a bad crowd, and they got influence on your brain. You've allowed these people to come in here and manipulate you and exploit black people. They always want to show us butt naked and running around dancing and bumbling and fumbling. Yeah, I saw your little movie. And I think it's disgusting. You walking around half naked in a movie called Booty Call. That just lowers the standards of what they think about us. They think all we good for is our sexual orientation. That's all we got to offer. And you just help them out. Duh. It's a shame they showing that in front of people. So he was livid. And this hurt Tommy Davison because he was like, that's not even the man. Did you see the movie? They showed a preview to that while I was in the theater. And that means I've already seen it. Because I've seen it before and it's all buffoonery. He's like, but you ain't even see the movie. I don't need to see that filth. I ain't gonna spend my money to see no filth, flaring filth. So, while this was going on and transpiring, you're having all of these conversations. And the conversations that are going around is Bill has a problem with black actors. He did this with Eddie Murphy. Now he's doing it with Tommy Davison. And, you know, he just have a problem. He's like got his nose up in the air. Black comedy. So he lost a lot of black support back then. He was always seemed like he was bitter or jealous. He didn't have the film career that he wanted to have. He tried to make good, movies, but Leonard Part 6 and, Ghost Dad, those, they didn't like break the bank. So even though he had his money coming in from the Cosby Show, nobody was going to the movies to see Bill. Now, he liked Tommy Davison coming out. Like, Bill Cosby was the one who told Robert Townsend that Tommy Davison was really talented. He told him about him because Robert Townsend and Bill Cosby were very close. Because Robert Townsend made the type of films that Bill Cosby, he loved the Five Heartbeats. Loved the Five Heartbeats. He thought Bill Cosby thinks that's like one of the best movies made in the past 25 years. He was like, Robert, I'm going to tell you, you didn't compromise the Hollywood and I applaud you. You made a movie that should have won Best Picture in the Oscars. But you knew you weren't going to get it, but you knew the movie was that darn good. And you didn't compromise yourself, and you made a genuine film blacks can be proud of. This is our movie of the year, and the best movie movie I've seen in the past 25 years. And that meant something. If you impressed Bill Cosby, you really done something well. So Bill was like, if you need anybody to give you some support, I'm right behind you. So he supported him. He was 100% behind Robert Townsend. 100%. Chicago, you keep it cold, buddy. Believe me. So all that says, and I say that to say this, all that says is know who's on your side and know who's not. You hear me? Just know who's on your side and who's not. Because in the end, all that's going to matter. Tommy Davison, I come to find out he do have a white wife. Didn't really know too much about her. But that's who you love. You love who you love. Tommy still do his thing, man, and I think he recently came out and admitted to all the the problems he was having back then and how he changed. And he's now found himself back on the right track, and he's got the wife that's supporting him now. Like that's who his wife is, and they love each other, and that's where they at. All you can do is be happy for people, man. If this is what they want to do, and this person might be the right person for him. Who knows what the other wife was putting him through? I don't know. So I just want to give y'all the story of what happened behind the scenes. They're never gonna talk about this. Who's gonna be sitting there talking about Djvlad or Bill Cosby hating on Tommy Davison like that? And turning on him and flipping on him like he did. Yeah, they might talk about it one day. Hell, I don't know. But anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a blessed day. Deuces.